Don't Look Now is an atmospheric horror thriller from British director Nicholas Roeg that follows grieving married couple John and Laura Baxter to Venice, where they hope to begin the recovery process after the death of their young daughter. There, the couple encounters a psychic who claims that their daughter is trying to contact them. While this brings about a positive change in Laura's demeanor, John remains skeptical, ignoring even the ominous premonitions that he soon begins to experience.
What is it, Mr. Baxter? What is it you fear?
Now, I realize that horror isn't everybody's cup of tea, but Don't Look Now is not your quintessential horror film with, the blood and guts and overly gory. Don't Look Now is actually a very psychological, artistic horror film, specifically in how it focuses on a grieving married couple, because the relationship is really front and center in this film, and especially in its really convincing depiction of grief and how people are dealing with the loss of a loved one. And actually, if you want some critical acclaim behind it, Time Out London actually recently ranked it the #1 British film of all time.
Of all time?
All time.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I mean, what makes it so great? What gives it that place to be the #1 British film of all time?
Well, in my opinion, it's the fact that Don't Look Now really gets inside your head. Nicholas Roeg used to be a cinematographer before he was a director, and I think that really shows because the way that he uses the camera, especially its movement and framing of shots of this ancient city of Venice, just really creates this paranoid atmosphere throughout the film. And John and Laura are foreigners there, so you're not really sure, are people being hostile to them, or are they just not sure, about this culture? And specifically in dealing with the idea of psychics and precognition, the film uses editing to jumping back and forth between flashbacks and flash forwards, really kind of disorienting the viewer, not really sure what's going on.
She is dead!
You must find her.
Dead, 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 dead!
You've got me interested. But I hear that it's got a bit of a controversial ending.
Yeah, people who have seen the film are aware of the infamy of the ending. What's great about the film, in my opinion, is that you kind of have these three separate threads going on at all time. You have John's premonitions of what's going on. You have them grieving about their daughter, and then also these grisly murders that are going on at the same time in Venice. And the ending brings all these threads together in a way that people either really love or in a way that's kind of bizarre and off-putting. Personally, I pitch my tent in the love camp. I really love how this film wraps up.